Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hey.
Honorable Lin Zhen, so good to see you.
Thank you,
so
Joe.
Good to see
Thank you.
Hello. We're so glad to be here this morning. I'm Cheap Joe, and this is my friend Lin Zhen, and we're going to be talking. Maybe I should take my hair wasn't around.
It's perfect for Halloween. Almost Halloween, you know.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
If you give the hat to me,
yes, you take the hat.
It looks like my grandfather.
Oh, it does.
My grandfather was like that.
Yes.
If you just looks like.
Yes.
But when I grew up, I did not have this. I did not see this anymore.
Oh.
So now China nobody wears this anymore except the actors.
Only silly Joe.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it is such an honor.
Seriously,
we always have fun.
Thank you.
But it's such an honor to have this gentleman here with us. I've admired his art for a long time. Not only is he a very great artist, he's a comedian, he entertains, and people in the workshop just have so much fun. I thought you would enjoy knowing more about this gentleman also. So we're here this morning to know more about you and what you do and what inspires you. Let's go back to the very beginning. You were born in China, I believe.
Oh yes, I was born in China, and well, I can tell you my age, 1957.
1957.
And raised in China, and then actually finished my education, college degree in China, and then practiced a few years as a family physician.
Family physician.
And then came to this country, moved to this country with my whole family in 1985, and then start my life again.
And what did you do when you first came here to America? I want you to tell me, because you came from China as a doctor.
Yeah.
And what did you do when you got here?
Well, I have to start my life again, is what I say, because I did not speak English.
Yes.
And then medicine I learned is Western medicine, but not in English, in Chinese. So which means I could not practice medicine. And then I started learning English. My first job was a busboy.
After
I landed on the United States for the third day, and then went to a restaurant and worked as a busboy, and then later as a waiter, full time. And then at night time, and then went to adult schools to learn English. So in 3 years, I have enough English, and then I could study in San Francisco City College, and then took ESL there, and at the same time study architecture.
Architecture,
yeah,
not art.
Not art, because I thought art will make me hungry.
Oh,
but quite opposite later.
Yeah,
I'll tell you later. Okay.
Yeah.
So then after 2 years in City College, and then transferred to UC Berkeley. So and then they treated me well, and then got my first degree in the United States, Bachelor of Art, major in architecture.
In architecture.
Still something has to do with art.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, and then after that, I went to graduate school in MIT.
MIT.
Yeah, so spent 2.5 years, and got my second degree, Master Architecture in MIT, and then moved back to the Bay Area and working for architecture firms, and until about 2001, and become a full-time artist.
Full-time artist.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you: did you study art at any time while you were in China or here?
Yeah, I hate to tell you about that because I never took workshops.
Never took a workshop.
or never went to school for art.
So you are self-taught.
Self-taught. I'm
How
self-taught.
about that?
Yeah, and I went to universities for medicine, for architecture, but not art. But however, those two careers taught me, like something else. Like as a medical physician, I learned how to be careful.
Oh, yes.
To do things very carefully.
Yes.
And so when I do detail right now, I have the patience to do the details.
Very good.
And when the architecture school taught me how to organize, how to form a composition, because you need that skill to organize your plan.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
No art lessons, no school, and yet he's written. How many books do you have now?
I
know
far,
you have 3 or 4.
Yeah, I have 3 already.
3 books.
3 books.
He has many videos that he's done himself that are wonderful.
Yeah.
And of course, we're doing one here today. You are so what's the word I'm looking for? Interested in so many different subjects. I know you do animals and people, and you do birds and flowers and landscape and water and waterfalls.
Right.
What gives you? Where does this all come from?
I think I like nature.
Uh-huh.
When I was a little kid, I live next to a river, very close. So I always swim. I grew up in an area near Hong Kong, climate almost like a Louisiana, so hot and humid. So I swim all the time, and I stay in the water and watch the fish swimming. I like nature. Yeah, so that inspired me. Yeah.
He does these wonderful fish scenes underwater, coral and fish and turtles and moray eels. They're just fabulous to see them do. Also, I noticed that you paint quite a bit on Oriental paper, what we call Oriental paper. Used to would have called rice paper.
Yeah.
And then you attach it to another sheet of paper.
Right.
Do you have a favorite paper or?
This is you're talking about Chinese painting, and it's done on the rice paper. We call rice paper in China. We call it xuan paper, xuan paper.
Right.
So, but anyway, yes. After you paint a Chinese painting, you need to stretch it and put on another piece of paper, attach them together. So this is called stretching.
Yes.
So
gives it stability.
Yeah, that gives a little bit stability, and also the painting looks much better.
Yes.
After you do that.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Very nice. Also, one of the things that I just love watching you do is sign your. When you sell a book and you sign it for the person that bought it, you always do a little painting in it.
That's right.
I don't know anybody else that does that. It's wonderful. Could we see you do that?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't mind. Okay, let's do it. Okay, thank you.
Well, I promised you that you'd get to see Lian Zhen sign a signature for me. But before we do that, I want to show you. This is his book. It's by Northlight. It's available.
The third book.
Third book.
Yeah.
This is his third book.
Yeah.
And it's available, of course, at Cheap Joe's. You can go online and see about the book. It's called Chinese Watercolor Techniques for Exquisite Flowers. It's a wonderful book, and he has several others. So show us your signature.
Okay, sure. Well, I'm going to sign in on this book. Okay.
Okay.
The book with my paintings inside.
Yes.
Okay. So all right. So here my a palette.
Oh no! This is your palette.
Oh yeah, this is my palette for about 10 years already.
What a mess!
Yeah, because well,
how do you paint with this?
I'm sorry to say, if everybody like me, you Cheap Joe's go look. Okay.
Yes.
Because yes, I did it because I never wash out my palette, but there's a bad habit. Okay. So I just for the convenience of traveling,
yes.
Very lightweight, and then But the problem is that it's getting to the point that's broken.
Yes.
So I need to buy another one.
Yes, you
As a matter of fact, actually, I just bought one from your store yesterday. I think this is the time for me to change palettes.
From Cheap Joe's.
Yeah, from Cheap Joe's. And then guess what happened? It say shockproof and bulletproofing.
Bulletproofing.
I think I need that because my next workshop is going to be in Washington, D.C.
Oh, Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
so
I need bulletproofing. I go like this, walking on the street probably.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we had that for you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. But anyway, I can still use this one for sign my name, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to sign my name. This is Chinese color, those are watercolor. So I'm going to, sometimes I use both, does not matter when I sign my name, okay? Sign my book. I sign my book with each book with a little painting. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what I'm painting yet, but pretty soon you know. Okay, after a few things you know. Oh, what's that? Can you tell what's that? Probably you cannot tell yet, right? Okay, it's all right, no problem. And then a couple more strokes, you'll know. Okay. Okay. So now probably you can some of you can tell what it is. Okay. So of course this looks like a bird, right? Yeah, this looks like a bird.
Yes.
Okay? Look like a bird. All right. All right. So put the bird's beak here. Okay. Close the page. Do you know why I sign it close the page?
No.
No. There's one reason, good reason for that. Because I was told if I sign on a separate page,
People cut it out.
People cut it out and frame it. That's like original painting.
Of course.
Then I cannot sell my painting. Like you cannot sell your palettes, you know. So
yeah.
it's not a good idea. So, all right. So and then if they have to cut the whole book.
Yes.
Anyway, so this is going to be a bird. All right. A blue heron.
Blue heron.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So this is the way I paint. It looks like a Chinese painting, and then fast.
Yes.
And but the problem is when you paint like this, people will ask you, when they try to buy your painting, they say, how long do you paint this painting? Well, if they are artists, I can tell them this about 3 minutes.
Yes.
But if they are not artists, so they try to figure out how much they pay me according to how much time I work.
Yes.
So I'm going to say 2 minutes plus 43 years.
Yes, that's right.
So,
yes.
so they're not going to pay me for a little money, okay?
Yes.
So as artists, you probably think about that. Okay, so here's the eye and the feather on the head. Okay, and then we're going to paint the lake. So when I paint, I try to improvise. For instance, this little thing, guess what I can make it into? Hey, little fig, see?
Yes.
So improvising.
Look at that.
So improvising, a little detail, okay? Then, they stand in the water, they like to be in the water, okay? So a good little reflection on the water. So here's almost done. Okay, so here's my name, Lian in Chinese, Lian in English.
Look at that.
So here's present to you, Joe.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So this is a blue heron. Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank
and
you.
that took about 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes plus 43.
2 minutes plus 43 years.
Yes, okay.
Amazing. Wow. Did you not enjoy that as much as I did? I just love watching you do that. It's
Thank
amazing.
you very much. Thank you.
And thank you
watching.
for being here.
Yeah.
It's been a joy having you, and we look forward to you coming back.
Yeah.
You'll be back in 2 years? Is that
Oh,
right?
yes, back in 2 years in September.
In September. That's
Yeah,
a
so
beautiful
check out
time.
Chip Joe's workshop, catalog.
Yes.
I can't remember the days.
Yeah.
My hair gets wider, so I can't remember things.
Yes. So
Thank
good
you.
to have
Thank
you
you.
here.
Thank you.
So good.